Four Tips to Develop Your Clairvoyant Superpower by Marissa Griego, your mystical guide. I'm about to like her video, like my video, support your boy and stuff like that. Let's see what she's talking about. Yee vee me. Oh, and she got one about channeling too. Alright, okay. Oh, we can be watching a lot of her videos then. Alright, bet. Let's see what's up.
Have you ever seen something out of the corner of your eye and it's so vivid that you swear that you saw something, but then you turn and look and there's nothing there? Or you'll be staring at somebody and you'll notice like colors all around them? You just might be clairvoyant. So I want you to stick around because I want to show you how to strengthen that superpower of yours. If you haven't seen my introduction to the Clairs video, go watch it now. What are you doing? Go watch it. Because there is more than one Claire. But today we're just going to concentrate on clairvoyance. When I first learned about this Claire, I thought, darn it, I don't have this superpower at all. Because I used to think that being clairvoyant only meant that I was supposed to see things, in the physical world. Kind of like, when you're watching a fantasy movie and all of a sudden that ghost shows up.
I love you, Molly. I've always loved you.
But actually, very few people can see energy and spirits that way. And my daughter Zoe, she's one of those people.
No
well,
way.
when I see orbs, they're kind of like in a
I got a friend, right, who got a daughter. I would say her name, but I don't want to, I don't know if they would want me exposing her name like that, but they got a daughter who be seeing elves and talking to elves and bringing their elves to school and shit like that. That shit is so cool, bro. Remember, I think like an elf threw a snowball at her one time or something like that. Hilarious.
shape like this. And sometimes they're purple, sometimes they're blue. And
3 hours later.
well,
Look
in
at
my
that.
room,
Why'd she do that to her kid like that? That's messed up.
I just got a stuffed animal.
A much more common way to utilize this superpower is to receive a clairvoyant message through an impression or a symbol, and it's all in the form of inner sight. And inner sight, it's not so much something you were thinking about, but rather, when you're still and you're in that receiving mode, it's almost like an image that you receive from Source or God or the universe or whatever works for you. With this superpower, you're tapping into another vibrational frequency. The universe is full of different vibrations, right down to the very parts of the atoms that make up all matter. You just have the ability to connect to what others can't. Or they do connect, but just ignore it. Once I understood this and I trusted it, it was so much easier now to get the messages I was seeking. So with some practice, my psychic superpowers took off like a witch on her broomstick.
Even though I love her bubbly energy, and I love the energy, I really do. But dang, she gonna say the tips? Like shit.
Just kidding. We drive sports cars now. So what did I do to build this connection? Number 1, the memory game. As a mom, I don't get very much alone time, but my kids, they love playing games. So I thought, I'm going to incorporate my practice with their card games. Do you guys remember that memory card game you used to play when you were a kid, where you place all the cards face down and then you flip over one at a time and you start to try to make matches? Well, this sort of card game is an excellent game to play, and it helps you to become more clairvoyant. But as you're playing, I want you to try seeing each card in your mind's eye. So, take a moment.
That's where I thought she was going with this. That's actually a good idea. You feel me? This is actually a really good idea, not gonna lie.
Breathe, concentrate, and practice. Don't be hard on yourself. You may suck at the beginning, but that's okay. Be kind. Rome was not built in a day. But remember, they were laying a brick every hour. Think about that. Number 2, playing with light. So for this,
I love how she mentioned how they laid a brick every hour. Because niggas love saying how Rome's not built in a day. Niggas don't usually add the extra, but they did lay down a brick every hour, nigga.
one, you get to lay down. You're welcome. Once you're comfortable, Place a clear quartz crystal over your third eye chakra. Breathing deeply, imagine a crystal ball at the center of your head. Now I want you to place a candle in the center of this ball and then light it. Remember, you're imagining this. You're not actually putting a candle on your head. You're imagining this. So imagine this ball getting brighter and brighter with each breath. Now create a light tube going out your third eye, front and back. And then I want you to visualize another white tube running out the top of your head all the way down and out to your root chakra. It's almost like you have this internal white cross pulsing through your entire body. Now, I want you to imagine your third eye opening up and seeing clearly. If you visualize this regularly, you're putting your energy behind your intention to open up your third eye and strengthen your superpowers.
I was about to say, this one could help. But I was going to say that it could help because something like this could help to activate your pineal gland and stuff like that. So, yeah.
Besides, you got to lay down for a second. I also keep the door locked so the kids can't interrupt me. Number 3, balloons. This one may seem strange, but the purpose is to improve your ability to clearly visualize what you want without your mind taking over all the time. So in this exercise, I want you to visualize yourself holding 7 balloons. Each one is a different color of the rainbow. We're gonna start with the red balloon and we're gonna let it go. And we're gonna watch it float all the way up to the sky until it disappears. Then we're gonna do the next balloon and we're gonna do this until they're all gone. It's not as easy as it sounds, is it? But good visualization is gonna take practice.
I was about to say, this one would be good because it kind of trains you to build your imagination. I like how she's giving different practices that target different aspects of clairvoyance. You feel me? The first one deals with your ability to actually receive imagery. Like, number one, being able to actually pick up on energy and be receptive to it, especially in the visual sense. The second one, what was that one? The second one was the pineal gland activation. I want to activate your pineal gland. Cool. This one, the third one, helps you to develop the part of your mind which actually transforms information into imagery, aka it builds your imagination and your ability to fantasize and just turn information into imagery. You feel me? So it's targeting different aspects of clairvoyance. That's pretty hard. I ain't gonna cap.
Number 4, auras. So this one, we're gonna practice on yourself. So sit in a dimly lit room and take a couple deep breaths. Now,
Actually, let me let her finish before I say something. Hold up.
set your intention that you're gonna see your aura, and it's really important that you believe you can do this. So take your index fingers and push them together. Now rub them around. Your aura is sticky, so focus on the area between your fingers as you continue to rub them together. After a bit, I want you to move your fingers apart just a little. Now focus on the space between them and look for a colored mist or smoke between your fingers. It may not happen right away, but you just gotta keep on practicing. And remember, it's all about your intention. Those are 4 exercises.
That's kind of what I thought. That one's good because that one actually helps you to actually see energies with your physical eyes. So with her 4 practices, she really did just address different aspects of clairvoyance, and all those together actually would help you. I fuck with that. All right.
Exercises that I use to strengthen my clairvoyant superpowers. During your journey, it's really important to release any fears you may have with this psychic superpower. If there's a frightening image from your youth, you might have turned off your clairvoyant abilities to avoid this unpleasantry. So you're gonna have to nurture your inner child in order to reclaim your powers. And
That's actually facts. For me, my clairvoyance, when I first started trying to really activate my shit, kept on seeing like scary shit, nigga. Demons and shit. It was the same shit I was as a kid, like while going to sleep. I worked through it, of course. Now I'm straight, but took a little bit. And I'm not even that clairvoyant for real, to be honest. I got a little bit of shit inside there, you feel me? But it's not as strong as my claircognizance, for example.
remember, your psychic superpower, it's always within you. So if you see something or you feel something that you don't like when you're exploring this realm, then tell it to leave. It has to listen to you. So think of it as cosmic law. So if I see something I don't like or I feel something I don't like, I just command it to leave.
Get out of my friend ghost!
So practice, practice, practice at visualization. This is key to the superpower of clairvoyance. So the more often you try, the easier all of this is going to become. But I want you to be benevolent with yourself, all in the early stages. Don't be critical of your progress. And trust. For 1 week, lose the negative self-talk, lose the doubt, and I want you to truly embrace your power. Ask your guides to help, ask them for signs, look everywhere, and then trust the messages that you're receiving. And don't forget to tell me all about it in the comments after you subscribe. These are just a few exercises that I use to strengthen my superpower. So I'll share more in the next video. But until then, I'm Marisa Greco, your mystical guide.
That was a pretty good video. Cool little tips. Feel me? Fuck with it. Yeah, I'll end the video right there. I love you all. Catch my next video. Peace. The freak. Out.